It's time again for Adopt a Pet Today, sponsored by the Pet Care Foundation. And today we are at the South LA Animal Shelter here on 60th Street in South LA. Now, if that's not a convenient location for you, there are 5 other LA City shelters. You can find out where all the locations are at their website, laanimalservices.com. It's laanimalservices.com. Now today we're going to show you some dogs and some cats and maybe some bunnies. They're all here at the South LA shelter, but they do have many more than we'll be able to show you. So again, go to the website, laanimalservices.com. You can see all of the animals at all 6 LA City shelters at that website. It also has a wealth of information about fostering and donating items and volunteering. So there's lots to learn at their website. Now, in a minute, we're going to meet Sally and Raina. They're going to show you some dogs, and then Charlotte is going to show you some cats. And I'm sure there's one that you're going to fall in love with. But if you don't, again, go to the website and look at all of the animals. So let's go inside and get started.
Okay,
Look who we
Raina is
have.
with Rojo.
Such a good
Rojo
boy.
Red, a red husky, and so handsome.
Good boy.
About 2.5 years old. His A number is 216-8701.
Come on,
Pretty
baby boy.
well behaved, I'd say,
Boy,
Raina.
Yes, he's a good boy. Yeah, you want to play? You want to play? Sit. Come here, sit. Good job. Good job. What a good boy. Sweet boy.
So
You know,
handsome.
so handsome. I love huskies. They're active breed. They need exercise. You got to secure your yard. You got to just do the right thing.
What, the grass is greener on the other side?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know? But you know, once they're out, if you get them out enough, you walk them enough, you exercise them enough. I know so many huskies. I see them at the parks all the time, and they're just happy as can be. And they won't escape if you get them out enough and walk them enough. You know? Yeah. It's like
How about on the smart scale? Pretty smart?
Pretty smart.
Yeah.
Pretty smart, aren't ya? Yeah, pretty smart. He's beautiful, nice size. You know, he's a big boy, but all the fur's kind of deceiving. You know, he's probably not that heavy.
Right.
You know, they look fluffier, but he's a good size. He's a good boy. About 2 years old, Sal?
2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good boy. Come see Rojo.
Rojo, great name for Rojo. Yeah, Rojo, you're handsome. You need to go home. South Central, A216-8701. So the good news is, if you're looking for a puppy, the shelters have lots. Did I say lots? Lots of puppies. And this is one of them. This is Franzia, little girl. She's 2 months old. Not sterilized yet, but you know what? All animals, as I've said before, will be sterilized, vaccinated, and microchipped before they go home. God, she's a beautiful black and tan, Raina.
She is. She's wonderful. She's sweet. She's young. She's doing good. She's a little cold, you know, but she's doing good. A little nervous, but you're good, baby. Puppies, as wonderful as they are, there's so much work. So I always like to stress, you know, that because I've worked with so many people who go, yeah, we want to get a puppy to raise with the kids. We want to start fresh. We want to mold them into what we want, okay? Puppies are work. You're not going to mold them into anything. They are who they are. You do training and you help them learn how to be a part of the family and learn manners and boundaries and structure. But they're all different personalities. And when you have one this young, you got housebreaking, chewing, you know, a lot of crying. You just got to understand it's a 24/7 job when you first get a puppy. And but they are great if you're dedicated to the time commitment that's required and do it right. They are wonderful. I love them. We all love puppies. You know, look at that face. You know, how can you not?
I was going to say 25/7 maybe.
Yeah,
I
okay.
mean, you really do need to commit. And
Yeah.
you were just talking about somebody who has a puppy that is having some issues with them.
Yeah.
They were not expecting.
No.
It's going to move in, it's going to sleep, we'll play, it'll sleep. No, not so
No.
much.
No.
Not so much. They're
I know,
so
sweet girl.
They're so friggin' cute, though. I
They're
just
darling,
have to say.
and they are a lot of fun. But boy,
Work.
it's a whole different level of work. That's all I got to say.
This is Franzia. Her A number is 218-2529, about 2 months old. And there are lots of other puppies at South Chesterfield Square. Okay, Raina is working with Crypto. He's about 4 years old.
Sit.
So handsome. Two
gonna
different
shake?
color eyes.
Can you shake? Shake.
And he's
did it.
working on shake.
You did it before.
His A number,
Good boy. Oh, good shake. What a good
213-2013.
boy.
He lived in a home.
Yeah.
And he's been returned to the shelter. You know,
Well-
there are many reasons why. Does it matter? Probably not. He's a wonderfully sweet dog.
Good boy.
A213-2013.
Can you lie down? Lie down? No? I can tell right away he's got a high energy level, you know. He's a busy boy. He's 4, but he's still very busy, very attentive. Great for training because he is so attentive and he's offering me all the good stuff to get a cookie. You're beautiful. He has a blue eye and a brown eye. You're a beautiful boy. But again, just like any, you know, the dogs need training. The dogs need that time. And it's unfortunate he lost his home for whatever reason. But
I found out the people were allergic.
Oh, okay.
So they treated him well. I mean,
They
he's got
did.
good behavior.
Hi, you. It's okay. It's all right. No worries.
Oh, he's a
No
leaner.
worries. He's a good boy. And he's a nice size, too. He's not overly large. But I can tell he's an active boy.
Yeah.
You need things to do. Puzzle toys and snuffle mats and flirt poles. Things to do, you know? Things to do to keep him busy. Go for walks. Get some obedience. Yeah, I know. You're ready.
He
You're
said, let's
ready.
go. Are we going to play,
We're gonna
Raina?
do
Come on,
something.
let's play.
Come
Yeah.
see this boy.
This is Crypto, A213-2013. As you can tell with just a few dogs we've brought out already, you have your choice of everything. Oh, such a handsome guy. Big smile on his face. Yeah, I've got
Likes
a
people.
big smile.
Yeah,
I want
we're
to
ready
play.
to go.
Let's go, Crypto. Raina's got another dog in her lap, a little bit bigger. This is Cracker Jack. He's 2 years old. He's pretty cute.
Pretty
And
darn
unlike
cute.
the look, I said they have everything you want at the shelter, one of each kind and maybe more. Cracker Jack, A218-2433. If you're looking for a little white frou-frou dog, this is what I call him. He's pretty cute.
He's a lap dog as well. We'll snuggle with you on the couch and in your chair and do all that. But he bounces around also on leash. So a active, sweet boy. I do have to say, dogs with this coat, it requires grooming.
Okay.
It requires keeping up with it. We see too many of these guys neglected with mats coming in that it's just such a disservice to them.
So when you factor in the cost of having a dog, you've got
Yeah.
vet visits, you've got food, and you have grooming.
Yeah.
And this is not something you do at home. This
No.
is something that a professional groomer needs to do. He is darling.
Darling. Cracker Jack. It's a
He-
good name.
Huh? Okay, and just as a
Ah.
FYI, Pet Care Foundation, in addition to doing the TV show, also has groomers at the various shelters. And Cracker Jack is going to get groomed, so I think you need to make arrangements to come down here like tomorrow, because he's going to get groomed today. Come
It's
see.
amazing the difference too. They're, you know, he's not really, he's a little dirty, but he's not that bad. But boy, some of these dogs, that just transforms them.
Oh,
They
and
just feel good.
their
they feel good.
personality.
The personality
Yep.
is like, look at me, I feel like a dog again, you know?
Right.
So awesome.
So
He's
if
a
you're
good
looking
boy.
for a little white frou-frou, this is Cracker Jack. He's at South LA Shelter, A218-2433. About 2 years old. He's got a long life ahead of him. We're going to talk about Lenny's behavior because it's different from all of the rest of the dogs we've had today. Lenny is about a year old. He's young.
Good.
Oh, good. He's taking the treats. His A number, 218-1864. He's very handsome with that coat and
Very
his
handsome.
white
Oh, you're getting wrapped up.
white feet. So what's going on with Lenny,
So
Raina?
we got a tail tuck. We had hair
Standing up.
piloerection, just like we get on our goose pimples. It's, people see hair up and they immediately think, oh, he's aggressive, and that wasn't it. It's fear. It could be any number of things. And it was a little timid and fearfulness coming in, and his tail is tucked. He's only been here a week, 10 days, so it's a lot for a young dog to process.
And he was stray, caught on the street.
Good
so
boy.
who
And
knows
that's
how long he
scary.
had lived on the street.
Yeah, and that's scary too, isn't it? Yeah. So, nice boy, young boy. He'll come out of his shell and be just fine, I'm sure, once he gets into a secure environment. He's adapting here to all the noise, and it's a little overwhelming. So, not surprising, you know, but he's a good boy. I mean, he's not exhibiting anything inappropriate. He's just nervous, with all of the chaos.
And he did walk up to everybody and sniff.
He did.
He did walk up and sniff. He was not concerned about that.
Oh.
But he's very interested in what's going on. He goes, there's some noises out here I haven't heard before.
But with a dog like this, you have to go slow. You have to let him make the choice to approach, and he did. He walked up to everybody. You don't want to overwhelm them, bend over them. That's why I sat down and he came to me. It's easier for them to then, oh, I guess you're safe, because it's all about safety and their perception of safety or not.
So you don't want to go for a mile walk when you take him home the first day?
Not this boy. I don't do that with any of the new dogs that I tell people, bring a dog home and you don't go for a big walk yet. But he needs exercise, so throw a ball, hang out in the yard.
Right.
My dog, when I adopted him a year ago, we were in the backyard doing leash work.
Right.
In the backyard.
Right.
For 2.5 weeks.
Right.
Because, he had to get used to me. He had to learn my cues, my body language, what my expectations of him were before I throw him into the public. And he doesn't even know me. Hi,
He's
Will.
wagging his tail
Hi. Do you want that?
under his butt. That's
So
pretty
it's
cute.
pretty cute. He's darling.
Yeah.
So it's really about taking that time, understand that, they're overwhelmed initially when they first come into new environments. Hi. But he's so good. And
He
they
is a good boy.
And they do get there. They do. They're all different, and they'll all get there in their own time. Hi. He's leaning now. He's like, okay, you're safe.
This
I
is
feel okay.
Lenny. He's at South 218-1864.
Tail's coming out.
Oh, and the photographer sneezed, and that scared me.
That's kind of scary.
Oh my gosh, what kind of noise is that, Lenny? Come see Lenny at South.
bless your heart.
He's sweet.
Good boy.